Coach, it just seemed like there in the early going, everything Maryland threw up went in, and they got the early lead. Tough to dig out from that.
Yeah, and then we cut it to 5 with, I don't know, and it was maybe 5 or 6 minutes to go in the first half, and we did some good things. Just didn't play well enough defensively on the road over a 40-minute stretch. We did in spurts, but not with enough consistency. You have to defend the basketball. You have to defend the ball screen in this league. You have to be there on the catch and defend shooters, guys who can make shots. They're a very good, talented offensive team where every mistake you make, they're going to make you pay, and that's exactly what happened. And then once we started settling in a little bit offensively and we got the thing down to 5, that's when you need to really dig down on defense, and we didn't do it those last 4 minutes, and that was probably the game.
And we talked before the game about what it would be like without Robert Carter offensively and defensively. What did you see? Where did you miss him?
Well, we missed. I mean, we're going to miss him. I mean, there's no question about that. Just another low post threat, another guy that can stretch a little bit. We missed him on the glass a little bit on the offensive rebounding. I think without him out there, teams are able to guard us a little differently, especially our post players. You didn't see Daniel with as much freedom as he's accustomed to having. So we got to keep working on that. Even though I thought Quentin played well, I thought Jason in his stretches at that point played well, and we just need to, keep evolving because those guys are going to have to play a lot of minutes for us. Again, we did do some good things in terms of battling and fighting to the very end. We out-rebound that team, which is a good rebounding team. The thing I'm disappointed in, and I thought we did a really good job in the second half, we created some shots for each other in the second half and just didn't make them. When we don't shoot the ball well, we're going to have some problems, and we need to figure out during those times we don't shoot it well, can we dig down deep enough on the defensive end, and that's where we need to improve.
Well, there were times there, and you referenced it earlier, though, second half where you would get it within 11, 10, and it just seems like you could never get that bucket to get over the hump and really gain the momentum back.
Right. It was either that bucket where we had a shot, or can you get a second or third stop in a row? This is a game of inches and a fine line. In the first half, we give up a 3 on the baseline out of bounds, which we can never give up. We give up a 3 because we're too deep on one play. So now it's an 8-point game. You know what I mean? And that's what we're fighting for, and that's the point that we're at. And you mentioned it. You're down 10, so now you got to get a stop and have a really good offensive possession. We're not able to put those two combinations together.
Two more things. First, I know you're going to have to go back and watch the film, but were there any individual efforts that stood out in a positive way for you?
Well, I think Cam getting his first start, he did some good things for us, and I think that Quentin, did some really good things for us. Battle. Jason is getting his legs underneath him. 6 or 5 defensive rebounds is important for us to get from that position. But overall, it wasn't as good an effort as we need to have.
And then lastly, you said it pregame, but there just aren't really any off nights. So you got to rinse, wash, rinse, repeat here at Duke on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get ready for another high-quality offensive team, a team that plays smaller at times. So we're going to have to be ready for that. We're going to have to do a great job of taking care of the basketball whenever you play Duke. That's the big thing, is limiting your turnovers. And I thought we did a better job of that tonight, but the one thing I said, only 8 assists on 23 baskets, that shows that we're not creating those scoring opportunities for each other that we need to create.
All right, Coach, as always, thanks. We'll talk to you Tuesday.
You got it.